And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot. .6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen. 26 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possession.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 5 now. Newton buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Throwing is Newton. Under pressure, they got him again. Jaron Reed picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On second down, it's Carson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Rip left. Check 37.
Wilson now on third down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40 and down to the 29-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. 54. Check. Watch 54. I'm here all day. Hey. Shit. Echo. 54. Mike 54. All you get is a headache.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line. Mike 5-4. Got it. Go 14. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that'll be caught by the tight end. It's Ed Dixon with a Seahawk touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
QB's trash. Let's go.
The shotgun snap for Newton. His throw incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
2nd and 10, Newton again. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw, Newton. That's to his running back, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Watch the twitch.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. And that is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Check, check. Watch the before. There. You're not ready. You're not ready.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Let's go, baby.
Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On second down, it's Carson trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing now is Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On first down, Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Mike. 380. It's going to be a long. Hey, alert.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They run it with Carson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.